I don't know how to start this one, so let's just jump into the headlines. Thanks, Philly D. Man farted aggressively at police and said, "How do you like that?" How do you determine if someone is farting at you? Is it putting your bum in their general direction? Is it wafting the scent in their general direction? And aggressively too? Like, how is it aggressive? Aggressive. Absolutely hilarious. Not the headline of the week. Man caught having sex with cone and surrounded by white substance. Police found a white substance on floor of lift that was not drugs. White substance, not drugs, having sex with a cone in a lift. That certainly has potential to be the headline of the week. Pilot stops plane to let baby hedgehog cross the runway. Or, wonder what the statistics of planes hitting animals is. I mean, I understand it's a bit easier on a runway, whereas if you're in the air and you hit a bird, well, that happens. And I reckon in rural Australia, there's probably a lot of kangaroos that get hit by planes. I could be wrong. Super cute headline, not the headline of the week. We know hedgehogs can roll onto like a tarmac pretty easy, right? Armed robber scared off by a little girl who threw bread at him. The little girl started throwing bread at him as he tried to take cash from the till. Oh, not the bread! Not the bread! Sometimes you think, you know, criminals in 2019, they're so much more advanced, so much stronger, so much smarter than what they used to be. And then there's this guy. I mean, I get it. From his perspective, he's in a heightened situation. He's freaking out. He just wants to get some cash. And all of a sudden, a little girl, out of nowhere, isn't threatened by him. In fact, is throwing things at him. Of course you're going to run away. Look like an idiot and not get any money. It's going in the trash. Black Panther spotted roaming rooftops of Lille in France. And not the Black Panther, the superhero, like a legitimate Black Panther that's possibly escaped from a zoo. It would be a good question to find out how this Black Panther got out, assuming it got out. I'm interested, let's put it in holding. $80,000 worth of wigs stolen from South Florida warehouse in hair-raising robbery. Good pun article writer there. There's a lot of wigs to be stolen. How much? What's the going rate? $80,000 worth of wigs? I guess they can sell that on for cash. Surely it's not for personal use. I'm intrigued. Let's put it in holding. 100 cylinders of bull semen go up in smoke in fire at a cattle breeding farm. That is an amazing headline. If this was a human semen facility, there would be outrage, you know? That's facility where people are storing potential future children, whereas it's a bull semen farm. I don't think people care as much, it's more funny, and it's definitely going in holding. Florida couple attempted to have sex in cop car. Sometimes the mood strikes you in odd places. I love the attempted bit. Like, how did they even manage? Surely they were cuffed in the back of it. Like, if they're in the, unless they weren't handcuffed and they just got into the cop car while it was parked somewhere on the street, attempted to have sex in it. When the cop came back and went, "Why are you having sex in my car?" Added the handcuffs into the situation and spiced things up a little bit. No, that is not the headline of the week, as funny as it is. People are getting fillers and Botox to rid themselves of resting bitch face. Wow. 2019, people. This is 2019. Seriously? If you don't like your face, there's always options to change it, and this is one of them. Wow. Wow. I'm just stunned by the whole thing, but it's not the headline of the week. Octopus baby born with 4 legs and 4 arms after 2 triplets can join in womb. I can't figure out this math. I can't figure it out. Oh, gotcha. So the lady was gonna have triplets, and out of those 3, 2 of them can join. She had a normal baby, and one like that. Do you think in like years to come, that baby will be able to control all of its extra limbs? Like, wow, that's incredible, right? I'm legitimately stunned by this story, and now I was thinking it was gonna go in trash, but no, this has to go in holding. Let's have a look here. Black Panther roaming on rooftops in France. Believable. It's going in the trash. 100 cylinders of bull semen. Funny, interesting, surely gotta keep that. I'm so intrigued by the octopus baby, I'm keeping that. So to round out the top 3, it's either a man having sex with a cone or $80,000 worth of wigs being stolen. The question I ask myself in this situation is, what story do I need more questions answered about? Why was this guy having sex with a cone? What is the white powder that's surrounding him? It's not drugs. Why was he doing this in a lift? Was he on drugs, even though that wasn't drugs? $80,000 worth of wigs. How did they get away with it? What was their intent? Where is the hair now? I feel like I want to know more about the hair story. Sorry, Cone Man. Those are your top 3 headlines for this week, but we need to separate the men from the boys, separate the ladies from the women. I don't know. It's trying to make it more inclusive and it just failed. Let's just figure out which one's number 1, which one's number 2, and which one's number 3. Here we go. Let's dive into the bull semen. Story. Phrasing. This is a lovely story out of Australia, where I'm from. Cryogenic containers exploded, splattering the burning building with sperm that had been stored for artificial insemination. Cattle breeding farm in Gippsland, Australia lost a load of 100 cylinders of prize bull semen went up in a smoke fire. The fire was a huge blow for the business. Cylinders are worth between $500 and $1,000 per unit, so they lost 100 grand. Far out. But the semen inside them varies in price. The sperm market is a bit different to the stock market. It's a bit more, bit more like, no. We're coming into the artificial insemination season, so there would have been substantial amounts of semen inside the tank that we've lost, which is owned by our local farmers, can range in value from $5 per straw to $95 per straw. A straw must be a smaller amount of it, I don't know. Cause of the fire is being investigated. Putting out the fire was a unique challenge because the lids of cryogenic cylinders were just popping off the top and projectiles were being thrown from the building. It's heating up these cylinders. The lids are popping off, shooting out of the building, and firefighters faced so many sticking points they fought the blaze for more than 2 hours before bringing it under control. And it's a great thing they did. Shouldn't laugh at that. You know, fire's a serious thing. Semen fire is a little bit funnier. Alright, who's stealing hair? Video surveillance shows a truck backing up and ramming the warehouse's front door 3 times. Police say they stole up to $80,000 worth of merchandise from a wig warehouse. The owner of Prime Trading Hair and Wigs told detectives that he was notified overnight that the alarm at the warehouse had been triggered. Some of the products up to $800 each. That is a big investment to your hairpiece. But hey, some people have to get it right. Thieves appeared to know what they were doing. They were in the warehouse for no more than 5 minutes. He's insured for his losses, but that is a very short article. I guess these guys are still on the run. I would say we're looking for probably, I could be wrong here, but I would say we're looking for some bold thieves. How do people know how much, like these people have to be in the know. I wouldn't have no idea that one of those retails for $800, and how could you get in and out in 5 minutes? It's $800 each, what, 10,000 of them? And you'd say that the highest one had to be $800, more than actual 10,000 units of things would have been stolen in 5 minutes. That is a big job for 3 dudes to do. Kind of wish we could get some closure on this article, but it sounds like we're not going to get it, unfortunately. And now the octopus baby, born in India with an extra set of legs and hands covering her entire chest and abdomen. Doctors, so they don't even know. They believe she was originally the part of a set of triplets, 2 of which became conjoined during the pregnancy. Like, surely they would have seen that on the scans or something? I don't know, I guess it's difficult. The mum of just 24 years of age gave birth to twins in a government-run hospital. While the baby boy is healthy, the baby girl was born with an extra set of legs and hands covering her entire chest and abdomen. It's thought extra limbs can be removed with surgery. You're in this position, you've had a baby, it's got extra limbs. Do you remove them for safety reasons? Or do you let them keep growing and see what happens? I just don't know. The surgeon who delivered the baby said they were born naturally, very early in the morning. Male child is normal, but the female is a case of conjoined twins. Had a minor breathing issue, we put an oxygen support, and her vitals are now stable. She's going to a different hospital for further treatment and pediatric surgery. The mother and male child are stable. Look at this. This was going to be their first child. The couple cannot read or write, hadn't gone for the ultrasound during the pregnancy, and didn't know she was carrying twins, or at one point, triplets. They were distressed after you would be distressed after that. Doctors believe it could be the first case where triplets are born naturally, but one pair is conjoined. Could be a world first. What an incredible story. Okay, for me this week, I say the $80,000 worth of wigs stolen. It's odd, but it's targeted, and we still don't have closure. It's going in number 3. Of course, the headline of the week this week has to be 100 cylinders of bull semen going up in smoke in a fire at a cattle breeding farm right here in Australia. Sorry, Octopus baby. Amazing story, but it's not 100 cylinders of bull semen, is it? Another edition of Headline of the Week done. Do you agree with my choice for Headline of the Week? Did you think there was another one? Did you see another one this week and go, you know what, that maybe should have been in Headline of the Week? Let us know in those comments down below. Let us know where you're getting your oddball news from, your strange headlines. We can expand the search to the strangest headlines of the week. Don't forget to give a little love to that like button. It's just sitting down there. It's just, you know, it's hanging out. Just give it a little tap. Caress it gently. Subscribe, please, as well, if you haven't already. And we'll catch you with some more headlines of the week and other content on this channel very, very soon. I promise you. Yep, that's how we're going to finish it.